This bike is terrible, bro. I hate the GT73. I just cannot get over the frame, but it's definitely a... Yo, what is up, YouTube? Back with another video. Today we're rating budget e-bikes. This should be a banger video, guys. I'm very excited to get into this. We got 7 bikes to rate today. I love a lot of these budget e-bikes. I actually had 2 of them. Let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so the first bike we got up on this list is the Tudio. I love the Tudio, bro. The Tudio, you can do so much with it. You can throw it ultras, you can throw it a certain battery. You can make it go so fast. It does feel a little bit sketchy, but I do love the Tudio a lot. Some downsides of it though is the orange. You can get rid of that super easy, but do not like the stock orange. It's whatever though. You can definitely get rid of that pretty easily. Especially like since the blue ones are coming out, but I do love the Tudio. I think that deserves an A tier. It's a very well-rounded bike, and there's a lot you can do with it, especially for that great price at like $1,300. It's definitely a great bike. All right, next up we got the Mac Fox S tier, bro. I love the Mac Fox. It's a cheaper Super 73, bro. That is so perfect, and I love Supers. Mac Foxes are so amazing. I just love that bike. Like, you can make them look great. You can put a chai battery on them. You can wheelie them so well, bro. That is just an amazing bike. The only downsides are they cut corners with the suspension, but that is such a cheap fix. This bike is just so amazing, bro. You have no idea how much I love the Mac Fox. All right, next up we got the GT73. This bike is terrible, bro. I hate the GT73. Hub motor, terrible suspension. It's so heavy, you cannot wheelie it at all. And the fenders look like butt, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This deserves a D tier. This bike is so terrible. I wouldn't even give this bike away for free, bro. I wouldn't even want anybody to have this bike. It is so bad. It looks absolutely awful. In my entire life, I've never seen a good looking GT73, and I am yet to see one. But yeah, that bike is absolutely awful. Next up, we got the better GT73. The Frigo is like a mid B tier bike. Like, they're definitely a lot harder to make look good, but I've seen some decent looking ones, and I'm not a big fan of that hub motor, especially on a bike that's supposed to resemble a Suron. But I mean, for the price, it's not a terrible bike, and it's got a big battery. I'm just not a big fan of the pedals. It's definitely a lot better than the GT73, and they fix a lot of things that's wrong with the GT73. I just cannot get over the frame, but it's definitely a very mid bike. That's why I'm putting it in a B tier, but yeah. All right, next up we got the Yasma. In my opinion, the Yasma is definitely not as good as the Tudio. There's a lot more you can do with the Tudio compared to a Yasma, and the Yasma out of the box looks a lot worse than the Tudio with those plastics. I'm not a big fan of plastics on bikes unless it's a Ultra B. Like, in general, I just do not like plastics on bikes. That's why I never got the RTR. I got a XXX instead of an RTR because I just did not like the plastics on bikes. But that's just me, because spray painting them can be messy and look dumb, and getting new ones is very expensive. So do not love the Yasma. That's why it's a very mid-tier bike. Next up, we got the Hey-Bike Villain. That's a very C-tier bike in my opinion. It's not quite as good as the Yasma, and it's definitely not as good as the Tudio because, yeah, it has more power, but it looks terrible, bro. The yellow plastics and the frames do not look good, and it's just not that great. In general, it's just not a great bike. If you're considering getting this bike, rethink your choices, because the Yasma or the Tudio look better, and they're just way better in general when it comes to mods. So do not get the Hey-Bike Villain. Just don't even think about it. All right, finally we got the Ridstar. Again, this is an A-tier bike. For $900, it's a great bike. For $900, this is the cheapest bike on this list, and it has more power than the Mac Fox, but they do cut a lot of corners in places. I believe the Ridstar goes 33 miles an hour, which is not bad for a hub motor. I get it, the Frigo goes a lot faster, but the Ridstar for $900, you can make them look really good. Here's an example of a really good looking Ridstar. Like, you can make a Ridstar look so amazing in so many ways, and it's just a really well-rounded bike for $900, and that's why it's an A tier. Thank you all so much for watching my video, guys, and remember to go check the description and send an email to that email down there of your bike if you want to get it rated in a future video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm loving the support. I'm about to hit 700 subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. Couldn't get here without you, and I'll catch you all in the next video.